Coming right up, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Up next, right after this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the visiting team. Checking out the visiting team. After 8 games, they're an outstanding 7-1. Things have come together for them very quickly here early in the season. Kenny, every year it seems like the standings early on look very different by season's end.
Overachieving teams often start fast, and they get some effort wins. And then it kind of evens out. But, talent catches up eventually.
And overconfident teams sometimes start slow. They find out they're not as good as they thought. But once you get humbled, tend to play with a higher sense of urgency.
Great basketball philosophy from the Diesel and the Jet.
I appreciate that.
Just humbled to be in between you two guys.
As long as you're not overachieving, because you'll be confident.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
When you look at this visiting team, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Miracle Man, D out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's Miller, and it's Q in at the 5 down low. Clark is out there with T. Then there's J. Then it's Mr. Clutch, and it's T in at the small forward position. And, Smitty, what about the teams that know they're going to be championship caliber contenders? How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
It's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand, they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time.
There's the pass to Ramsey. Just 5 on the clock. Here's T. No good from outside. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. About a minute played so far here in the first. Passes it to Ramsey. Here's Clark. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
He was a shot blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Here's T. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Pass to Q. Here's Miracle Man. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Not going to go that time.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Ramsey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. So it's the visitors now. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Q passes to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Miracle Man. Here's Q. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. He lobs it up, and it's Clark with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And that one's good by Clark.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Mr. Clutch, the pass to T. Ramsey, covered by Miller. 7-foot shot. That one rolling around and rims out. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Miracle Man. He's coming off a 13-point game again.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks really had an effect on defense.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's a 5-point game. And stolen by Miller. Here's the break. Pulls up for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. A mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Q passes to Miracle Man, and T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's coming off a 13-point game again.
He was a shot blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some altar shots as well.
5 to shoot. Stuffed. Ramsey passes to Mr. Clutch. Pass to Clark. Here's the 3. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in. Smith checked in for T. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Miracle Man. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Inside, Mr. Clutch takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Miracle Man, the pass to Bottoms. Miller outside. Pass to Miracle Man. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. And the home team has possession. It's a 5-point game.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ramsey covered by Miller. The pass to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades back. Yes, that goes in. Clark's got 6. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. It's stolen. It's 2-on-1. Here's Mr. Clutch. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Ramsey. It's blocked. Miller up on top. All sorts of time, and there it is for him. Mr. Perfect's got his second basket of the game. Ramsey covered by Miller. Ramsey passes to Smith. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the triple.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Pass to Miracle Man. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steve, we've heard Commissioner Adam Silver broach the idea of a mid-season tournament. How that would be structured, I don't know. But do you think that could possibly work?
You know, I think it's a possibility, Kevin. One, I think you definitely have to have the season shortened to 75 games, 68 games. I think you have to do it on the back end of the All-Star break because we know so much as far as the calendar. When can you fit this in? Maybe 3 or 4 days after the All-Star game during that week. Expand that time off of maybe 3 or 4 days. It's possible.
Bairstow, he's checked in for Miller. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Edwards. Fires from 14. The shot misses.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Bairstow, the pass to Q. Here's Miracle Man. But they get it back. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Smith. The layup off target.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Q. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Porter's checked in for Mr. Perfect. That one is no good. Down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Bairstow, the pass to Miracle Man. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Now the pass to Bottoms. From beyond the arc, it's hauled in by Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's Miracle Man. On the wing, Porter. Lets it fly. And that one released in time, but no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The away team up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And around 24%, not a good showing here. They've got Smith. Edwards is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's T. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Smith. And it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Edwards. Doing terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Q out there with Bottoms. Then it's D. Then there's B. And it's Porter in at the point guard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Bairstow dishes to Porter. Bairstow, the pass to Q. Here's Bottoms. Shot clock at 5. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Edwards. Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. A proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there's some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
And the second free throw, good. Being only 21% from the field so far. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Goes back up. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Left side, Porter. Kicks it to Bairstow. Pulls up, high post. They get it back. Q passes to Bottoms. Smith with it. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. Six on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Edwards. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Porter. That shot off. Good work defensively by Smith. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Edwards. Smith trying to break loose. Porter with a block. Pass to Q. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. On Tuesday and then on Sunday. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
They aren't making anything at the line today. This is a team that struggles at the line.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. So many NBA players now have their talented children playing in the NBA or in college and will soon be in the NBA. Smitty, whose kids stand out to you as potential superstars?
Hey, Kevin, Dale Curry, for sure.
No, wait. Okay, I could have gotten that one. Steph Curry. Who else, though? Who else catches your eye?
I think up and coming, LeBron's kid, Shaq's son, D-Wade's, and that's what you love. You see a lot of these guys, and it's great for me. I remember when they were little, Kevin, and now seeing them win in championships, being able to play on that stage is unbelievable.
Can't hit from the low block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
We know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
And he makes the first. Jay's checked in for Edwards. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Ramsey covered by Miller. Ramsey passes to Mr. Clutch. Off target from three-point range. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside Porter. And the pass to Q. And it's good, 2 points. Q's got his third basket of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Bottoms. To stop the run. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Throws it up high. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Yeah, easy call.
And he can't get the first one. Clark, he's checked in for T. And he's good on the second. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Miller outside. Passes to Q. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Pass to Bairstow. Clock at 6. And T is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Miracle Man, he's checked in for Porter. The pass to Bairstow. Baseline try. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mr. Clutch. Kept alive. From the arc. And another shot, and it's blocked.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Mr. Wow!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Back to Miller. Here's Q, and that one is hammered home.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Misses the baby hook. Gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Can they get it? No good from Clark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Smith checked in for T. And he can't hit the second. Smith right side. And it's blocked. Here's Bairstow. He's got 5. Pass to Q. To the paint. Here's Mr. Perfect. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the middle, here's Ramsey. And just miss after miss right now. Gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And the rejection by Smith. Clark, the pass to Ramsey. Drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Miracle Man. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Miracle Man's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Mr. Clutch on target from 13 feet. Mr. Clutch has got his second bucket of the game to go.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Q passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's Miller, just 5 to shoot. Hits the jumper in space. He has 5.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Passes it to Ramsey. Smith on the wing, to the inside. Pass to Ramsey. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mr. Perfect. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's T, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The away team delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they play well.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance from Mr. Perfect.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. T is out there with Clark. Then it's Smith. Then it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Ramsey in at the 2 spot. Down low, Clark dishes to Smith.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Smith. He makes 1 of 2 that time, being about 42% so far. Miller is out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then it's Q, and it's D in at the 3.
Clearly a foul.
Two shots. Relax on the first. Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on that one. T's checked in for Smith. And he sinks the second. Ramsey covered by Miller. Ramsey passes to Clark. And no good. Clark's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. Here's Miller, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Now the pass to Miracle Man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Passes it to Q. From the stripe, it's Clark with the rebound. T the pass to Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to D. Here's Miracle Man.
Screen coming. Go over it. Watch the screen.
5 to shoot. Miller outside. There's the pass to Q. Shoots a fader. Off the left rim and out.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Miracle Man. 6 points for him. Goes up the baseline. Miller, no luck.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Porter's checked in for Miller. And the second free throw, good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
D passes to Porter. 5 on the clock. Pass to Q. Second shot opportunity. The shot is good off the backboard. Q's got 11 points.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Here's Miracle Man. 6 points for him. Pass to D. From deep. No good on the shot. D's gone 1 of 4 from the field. And here they come. 2 points. That one goes. 9 points for Champ.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Porter. He's covered closely. The pass to Miracle Man. Intercepted. Ramsey guarded by Porter. T the pass to Mr. Clutch. And the shot goes in. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points now this quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Passes to Miracle Man. Here we go, all alone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Edwards, he's checked in for Jay. That one misses.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Mr. Clutch. Tries again. Out to the right wing. Here's T. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Miracle Man. 6 points for him. and it's denied. Here's Clark. No good with the layup. Getting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's Q. It's hauled in by Edwards. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to T. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. T's got 7 points.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 10. The pass to Miracle Man. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Clark for 3. Connects from three-point range. He's got 13.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Here's Miracle Man. 6 points for him. Passes it to Q. Just 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there's no real contest.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Outside, Porter. And the pass to Q. That shot misses. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Shot, high post. The shot comes out.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Miller's checked in for D. And Porter, no good on that one. A pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Here's T. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Here's Bairstow, covered by Smith. 1:44 left in the third. To the inside, Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on that one.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Clark, he's checked in for Smith. So he comes up empty at the line.
And not doing anything to erase his reputation as a shaky free throw shooter. This game really only making it worse.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Passes it to Miracle Man. They get it again.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Edwards against Miller. Pass to Q. Pulls it up. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Q's got 7 points for the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to T. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Bottoms from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the visiting team with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Not great, 40% for the game. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. We've got Jay. Clark is out there with T. Then there's Edwards. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the point. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. 17 points for Q.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Passes it to Ramsey. Now Edwards. The 15-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Now here is Miller.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Q passes to Bottoms. Here's Miracle Man. Edwards defending. Here's Miracle Man. Clock at 6. From 6 away. That's tipped. Edwards inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
And on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when they're trailing. But I think he's just trying to give his team a spark.
And what a dunk it was. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Miracle Man. Here's Bottoms. Three-pointer on the way. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the middle. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Now the pass to T. The second chance effort. The shot, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot off that time. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
One shot.
That one misses for Clark.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Here's Q, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. That free throw, no good.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Clark. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Mr. Perfect. Drains it from beyond the arc.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Passes it to Ramsey. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Miracle Man. It's Clark with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Offensive rebound. Misses the layup.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
There's Bottoms. And it's blocked. And here comes the break. Edwards with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And it's in there. 9 points for the kid.
Love the recognition, realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Q passes to Miracle Man. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That free throw, no good. T's checked in for Edwards. Good on the second free throw. Gone. 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And stolen by Miller. 4-on-3 break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first one falls. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And the pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And stolen by Miller. The pass to Q. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Can't hit from 12.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there. Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Baseline J on the way. Kicks it to Clark. No good that time.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Here's Ramsey, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He's off on the second. Shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. D passes to Mr. Perfect. And yes, it's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Q.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Ramsey. Here's Clark. Pass to T. They could use a bucket. It doesn't go for him.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
There's the pass to Ramsey. From 12 feet out, the shot, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Miller surveying the floor. Passes to Miracle Man. Shot clock at 6. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
Edwards, he's checked in for Jay. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. No good that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Here's D. Here's Mr. Perfect. Off on the layup.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's T. It's tipped. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
Defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And here's Edwards. The floater, it's deflected. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And there's the pass to Q. Here's Miracle Man. It's hauled in by Edwards. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. 36 seconds left in the game.
Loose ball. Going the other way.
Guys, they've been getting it done at both ends during this run.
Yeah, really tough to say where they've been better.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Boss. The kick out to Porter. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.